What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Mario coming to you with another video. Here to give my thoughts on the whole Chris Rock, Will Smith, Oscars altercation that we just witnessed. But before I get into it, please like and subscribe. That would mean an awfully lot. And now, let's get right into it. So yeah, it was just crazy how this whole Oscars thing happened. Now, I haven't been watching the Oscars for a while now because I feel like it's been going down, It's been sucking as of late. But there was nothing on to watch on the TV, so I turned it on and I got up to the best director, I believe, and the best actress. I can't remember if the best actor came before the best actress. I just remember I saw Jessica Chastain win it, and either before or after, I had turned it off because I was about to start gaming. But then I go on Twitter and I see this whole slap, and so I'm like, what? And then yeah, I see a video where Chris Rock gets slapped by Will Smith, and that was it. And so I'm like, okay, well, it's the Oscars, it's probably staged. But then I see an Australian version on Twitter where he says Will Smith slaps him, sits back down, and literally yells, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." And he says it twice, and he's screaming at the top of his lungs, and I'm like, whoa, I think this is real. But and you could just tell too, Chris Rock, he seemed shocked, like he was trying to speak right after, and he had certain pauses. But I gave him the biggest applause because he kept the show going. He kept his composure, the little composure that he had left. But he kept it, man. But yeah, I just want to give my thoughts on it because it's crazy. So Chris Rock makes a joke. He says, "Jada, I can't wait to see you in G.I. Jane 2." Now, my understanding is, G.I. Joe. G.I. Jane is one of those soldiers who, shaves her head. And Jada is not bald by choice. She has a disorder, which I can't remember the name, where, it's just hard for her to grow her hair. But I seen a few days prior to the Oscars, she comes out with a TikTok video saying she doesn't care what anybody thinks of her hair. Plus, Jada, even with the bald look, she's still beautiful. And even when she grows it short, and she's had it short before, and she's also had it blonde when it's super short, she still looks good, So she comes out, saying that she doesn't care what anybody says. But yet, when he makes that joke, oh my God, she's rolling her eyes. She looks totally uncomfortable. And if you look at Will is actually laughing at the joke. And then it goes back to Chris Rock. He's laughing or whatever, and he says oh, that was the nice one, And he's about to start talking, but then that's when he sees Will coming. And I'm sure Chris Rock didn't think he was about to get slapped. I mean, he's still laughing. He has his hands behind his back, and he's just, laughing it off. And bah, he gets slapped. And I feel what triggered Will was that he probably looked over to Jada and saw her face. And either he saw her face and or she told him something. And yeah, he did what he did. It's just crazy because I stand in the middle, as a husband and as your man for so long. That's loyalty, You got to defend your woman. And that's what he did. But see, everything, like I said, I stand in the middle, but I have more reasons to go with Chris Rock and, go against Will and Jada because Jada, it just seems like she's toxic, man. Obviously, they got their whole relationship business put out there, the whole entanglement with August. And so basically everyone just feels for Will Smith, He's been a laughing stock. He's been a meme, for that Red Table Talk where he just looks depressed. He's crying, Yeah, he said that they were late filming and that's why he looked the way he looked. But nah, I don't buy that, man. They're actors, it's their job. They act early in the morning, late at night. It's just what they do, I think it's just an excuse. So everyone just feels for Will. And yes, he's his own man, He's a grown man. he basically, at the end of the day, he calls his own shots. He makes his own decisions, and his decision was to go up there and slap him. But I don't know, man. There is some level of toxicity with Jada, man. Like, it's just sad that Will's going through it. And yeah, like I said, I stand with Chris Rock because Will shouldn't have done that. It's the Oscars, you know. You won an Oscar. You're there, you know. You're nominated to win an Oscar right before he won it. Like, show some class, dude. Like, if you have beef with that or with Chris Rock, or if you just did not like that joke, or you want to defend your woman, talk to Chris Rock after the show, you know, because there are millions of people watching. There's a bunch of celebrities, a bunch of your friends are in attendance. Like, come on, dude, you got to show some class. And Chris Rock, he's a comedian, you know, that's his job. Every award show that I've seen, the host and all the presenters, they always roast people. They always go in on people. And like in the Golden Globes, Ricky Gervais, he said some crazy ass shit. Like, and he never got slapped by anybody, you know? It's just crazy. I feel for everybody involved. It sucks for Chris Rock because he's a comedian, you know? He's supposed to make jokes. Like, jokes, yeah, everyone's gonna feel offended, but at the end of the day, like, it's all for laughs, you know? Like I said, it's been done at every award show. Every presenter, every host does it. You know, they roast everyone, and you just got to take it. You know, it's just for laughs. Just laugh it off. You know, but I just don't think Will handled it right. You know, I love Will Smith. I love every movie he's in. You know, I've grown up with him, and you know, I love that he won the Oscar. But it just sucks because it was overshadowed by his slap. And not just him, you know, all the Oscar winners basically overshadowed by this moment. I just wish it was handled differently. Will Smith already came out and apologized, and the committee, you know, they came out and put out a statement saying that although they don't condone it, you know, they're gonna have like a few days or a few weeks to process what's gonna happen to Will Smith. You know, it's a possibility that he could actually lose his Oscar, which I don't think it will happen because, you know, there's a bunch of people who are, you know, pieces of shit who have won Oscars and nothing happened to them. You know, it's not a likable award. It's, you know, it's for what you did in a movie, and he killed it as King Richard. And so, yeah, I don't think he should, you know, have his Oscar taken away from him. But I mean, he should definitely be punished. You know, maybe not attend a couple years going forward. But that's just me. I mean, hopefully, like I said, hopefully it just doesn't result in him losing the Oscar. But yeah, Jada shouldn't go to any Oscars, man, because clearly she can't take a joke after she said she doesn't care what people think about her bald head. And no, man, it's just no, she shouldn't go. I mean, I had actually just seen a clip too where Chris Rock hosted the 2016 Oscars, and he actually made a joke about Jada. Jada, I guess, boycotted or wanted to boycott that year, and she said she wasn't attending. And Chris Rock made the joke where he said, Jada not attending is like Chris Rock not attending Rihanna's panties or some shit like that. And he's like, I wasn't invited. And so basically saying, you know, she can say that all she wants, but she was never invited. And so yeah, he also made a joke about Will Smith, how he got like paid $20 million to do Wild Wild West, and obviously Wild Wild West to a lot of people wasn't a good movie, but to me it was. But obviously I can see how the Smiths maybe got rubbed the wrong way about it, especially Jada, since that was a much harsher joke. And so, you know, maybe there was already some turmoil, but you know, it still shouldn't have gone down the way it went down because the fact that it is the Oscars, you know, and Will Smith, you are there nominated to win one. And so, yeah, my thoughts are just basically Jada's too toxic, man. Somebody got a free will, but I feel for everyone. Hopefully, you know, hopefully there's no love lost at the end of the day. Hopefully they can like squash the beef behind closed doors, because I mean, to me those two are like my childhood, you know. Chris Rock's one of the best comedians ever. I love every stand-up show that I've seen of him. And Will Smith, like I said, he's one of my favorite actors. You know, I've seen him since I was a little kid. So, yeah, man, it just sucks. I feel for everybody, all the attendees, all the celebrities that were there that had to witness it, and, you know, all the winners who got overshadowed by it. You know, it sucks. But, I mean, hopefully going forward, it's a much better experience. And yeah, I mean, hopefully everyone's all right. But yeah, that is it. Those are my quick thoughts on the 2022 Oscars. Will slapping Chris Rock. But the question is, if you guys saw it, I'm pretty sure you guys saw it. I'm sure you guys seen it everywhere. It was on the news. It was on Twitter. It was on Facebook. It was on Instagram, TikTok. I'm sure it was like on every social media outlet. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on it? And comment below, let me know. And if you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do so. That would mean a lot to me. And thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.